Hey, here are the topics. We're gonna talk about the Raja Jackson incident and the latest news, and also we're gonna talk about the guy who get pepper sprayed 3 times. Cue the music. Hey, welcome to the morning segment, your morning weekday show. Monday. That's why I got mixed up there. I was about to say Monday. So Monday, our 141st episode, and this is my morning coffee. So let's go with the first subject. Raja Jackson. There was an incident about an MMA fighter versus a pro wrestler, and Raja Jackson is the son of Rampage Jackson, one of the most well-known MMA fighter. So his son, I know they decided to bring him to a wrestling event and do maybe a little running, like they like to say, but it didn't go well. There could be lawsuits and everything. So what happened? I'm gonna talk about what happened first. It was before the show. There was like maybe we're gonna do like an incident between one wrestler and Raja Jackson, and we're gonna film it, and it's gonna be maybe everybody was gonna talk about it. And the wrestler grabbed a soda can and popped him right next to his head, and it really hit him, and the soda can burst. And the thing is, uh, my gosh, it's he got angry. Raja Jackson went forward, and the wrestler did something bad also. He grabbed Raja Jackson by the neck, and there were like a couple of guys, like other wrestlers, like went between them, and they're trying to explain that it's just a show, just a show. But he was really pissed. He was really pissed. So moving on, they go back to the locker room, Raja Jackson and another wrestler, and he say, in wrestling there's a receipt. If you feel you got hit too hard, uh, you can give him one back. So he said, okay, oh yeah, okay, fine. And the wrestler who hit him with the can is Psycho Stu, okay. And later on he had a match. So the match was Psycho Stu against another wrestler. Raja was sitting at ringside, and he was waiting for his cue to do a running. Running is you go in the ring and you interfere. So he went, okay, and yeah, you can see he grabbed him and he lifted him and he slammed it, and you see like the wrestler like just let him pick up and go with it, But the problem is, he hit his head right on the mat. And in a wrestling ring, it's like this mat, and then there's wood. So there's little give, and if you don't fall right, you can have a concussion, and that's what's happened. But after that, Roger just went on him, started hitting 15 times. The referee said, stop, but he didn't do anything. And it took a long time before other wrestlers like trying to stop him and everything. And a receipt is one blow. You're not supposed to hit him 15 times because you didn't like what he did with a soda can. And there's a difference also. A good wrestler is like a teddy bear. It's gonna be soft, it's gonna look good, but they're gonna take care of you on the ring. But the thing is, 15 times, no responding. He kept going at it. So now the latest news, there's no lawsuit yet, but they say because of his name, the son of Rampage, uh, even people sitting around the ring could sue him, like to be, I'm traumatized, you know. So yeah, and what happened to Psychos 2? He spent 1 week in a hospital, and he said concussion for sure, but he has a problem with his jaw, so he broke the upper side of the jaw. He lost a lot of teeth because of it, because this holds your teeth also. So if it breaks all around the fracture, he lost teeth. And this could be also nasal breathing. Even the voice can change. So we don't know yet. But there's a GoFundMe, and as I checked, it was $214,000. So I think he's going to be covered, I think, for the injuries. And, this wrestler is like a small federation, though. He doesn't make money much with the federation there. So, yeah, it's crazy. So now the police are looking into it. I think excess force could be. Some say it could be trying to kill him. So only the police will check and decide it. Um, but yeah, like some people, Maven, an ex wrestler, he said like when you have like a clue that maybe something will be bad, you know, forget the angle, forget the plan, just forget it. And you can see he was really angry. So, but oh my gosh, I don't know why the referee didn't like just lock an arm and other people at the same time, just waiting so long. So crazy, crazy. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see. Our second subject and last, because we're gonna try a few, just two subjects. I have more point of view giving, I'm not running out of ideas, of course not, but I'm trying to do maybe two subjects. And the other, I saw a guy got pepper sprayed 3 times. And what's scary is what he was holding. There was a brouhaha, like I like to say, next to a convenience store, and the two guys got out. Okay, and one was holding. We don't know if it's a pipe because the quality of the video, or a sword. But the way he was holding it and then put it against the ground, believes me, I believe it's a sword, which is more dangerous. And the other guy had a pepper spray, and it's a big can with a big like handle, and they went at it. They went out, and then the guy was like, "Come on out, come on out," and he was holding the sword, and the guy just went out, and then like a cloud of pepper spray, boom, right in the eyes. And the first one like didn't affect that much. And he went back and he wants to swing it again. And now was more difficult. Now he stand back. He was like, my eyes, trying to wipe it and everything. But he decided to try again. But you can see how he has no strength. It hurts so much. You cannot concentrate and see well also. And a third time. And then that was it. Okay, the guy left. And the guy with the pepper spray was going back in the store. And he said something, being a tough guy and everything. And then he called him Cupcake. So, first, quite funny that name. I don't know why, because the guy took 3 sprays, still standing, and he tried again. But courageous, even though with pepper spray, if it was a sword, like a pipe, you believe that if he's pepper spray, he's gonna swing like maybe weaken, maybe not good, or but with sword, if it's very very sharp, it doesn't take much. So if it was a sword, actually, wow, he was very courageous doing that because me, I wouldn't. A pipe, I would be more courageous. A sword, now imagine it was like very, very sharp. No, 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 no. Disgusting. I hate it. Like I see a few swords incident, and it was like, ugh, I don't want, I don't want to think about it. Disgusting. Anyway, so that's it. So you see the time, two subjects. Maybe it's better. We can talk more. So that's it. I'm gonna finish my black coffee here. Cannot hide the taste, huh? If you wear a black polo shirt, with a collar like this, like the video. But right now, I would like to say it's over. We meet each other again Tuesday. Don't forget to show some love, subscribe, ping that bell, like, dislike. I want to see a reaction. Huh? See my pinned comment. I want noonish. Huh? I comment your comment, so comment. And also, I give shout outs and share it to your grandma or share it to your coffee crew. And one of the most famous quote on YouTube. Hit hit. I have copyright problems, so I change it. Do 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 do.